Right, a really quick video for you. It's Friday night, so if you're watching this on Friday, you're watching it literally live as you can get, because I'm going to go back to the office. It's 10 to 5. I'm going to quickly edit this video as quick as I can, and then I'm going to stick it on YouTube because I ain't done a video for 2 weeks. So as you will find out in this video, a customer rang me last week and he's having a problem with his truck, and he said to me, Billy, can you make me a truck in 1 week? That is start to finish, built, PTO, springs, everything. We do keep a lot of stuff on the counter, so we have it ready to go on the trucks. I'm not going to bore you with hours and hours of video. In a minute, you will see us building a truck from start to finish in 7 days. It's actually been 4 days up to now, but we've got to pipe it. We're going to pipe it tomorrow and bolt it to the chassis, but bolt it back onto the chassis. So that will take us 7 days. So we've done a truck start to finish in 7 days to help a customer out. I will say to you that the customer said basically, you know, he's not bothered about price, so basically I've been able to let the lads do overtime. So in about 2 minutes you're going to see us do a full time lapse of a truck that we've done in 7 days. It's awesome. As you'll know, Donald Trump's won the election, so I'm hoping, you know, our economy is absolutely on its ass. You know, you've got, you know, our freedom of speech in this country is basically non-existent anymore. If you write something on the internet, on Facebook, that somebody don't like, you know, the police will lock you up, you know, and they'll let a paedophile out, or somebody who's committed a bad crime, and put somebody in jail who's been writing things on Facebook. I am not a political man, so I don't know, you know, if that's the right thing to do, and I'm not going to give an opinion. I'm just telling you that's the sort of things they're doing. They're letting out these real bad criminals to put somebody in jail who's been writing on Facebook and swearing at a police dog. The country, you know, well, you'll make your own mind up. I'm not going to give any thoughts on it. You know, my thoughts, you can probably imagine what they are. You know, but I'm hoping Donald Trump will come along and he'll sort out this this Ukraine war, and hopefully what that will do will be, it will reduce the diesel prices, and also, you know, things that America do sort of like funnel down into the UK economy and things like that. So hopefully we're in for, you know, things to get a little bit better, because I'm sure you're all sat there, anybody in the waste industry and construction industry, you know, and thinking, what the fuck is going on? Travis Perkins has put out its lowest ever profit margin. You know, it's only made a few million quid, I think 80 million quid in the last 12 weeks, and you've got to remember, this is a company that is, you know, turning over billions. You know, the profit margins are so low. You've got companies all over where I live going bust on a daily basis, so it is so difficult for any of us to sort of like make a living. And hopefully, even though Donald Trump, I mean, think about it, Donald Trump is a convicted criminal, and has just been elected into to run the United States. You know, it's a mad time, isn't it? And what you have to remember is, like I say, I'll get onto the skip truck in a minute and you can have a look, and I hope you buy a truck off us. When you get these political groups like the ones in Germany, I won't say what they was called, but you know, the Germans years ago, and all these other people, you know, the reason that they get elected into power is because the people get sick of not being listened to. And not only that, you know, you have a voice, you have a vote and everything else, and then you vote for something and then it doesn't happen anyway, even if you win. You know, we all voted for Brexit, that was, you know, that's well known, and then, you know, now it happens. You know, there's more people coming over here now than there ever was. It's mental, innit? You know, you know, we don't get a fair shake, do we? And that's what I always say, you know, and all this sort of like funnels through into the construction industry. It's all right, you know, telling these companies you can build millions of houses and all that lot, and we're gonna, you know, slacken the planning permission laws and stuff like that. But if there's nobody to build houses for, then what are you gonna do? But anyway, what do I know? I'm not like I tell you all, I'm not a great political man, or anybody with any massive knowledge about politics, but just when you look around, things are really crazy that are going on. So anyway, going back to this van, customer rang me, he said, can you make me a truck in 7 days, start to finish? I'm desperate, and basically give us a better budget than we usually have. so we had a good budget, so we could get the lads to work late and overtime and everything else. And what I thought was I'd stick a camera on the wall. This camera that I'm talking to now has been on the wall in the workshop for 4.5 days constantly. I don't know if you watch my videos, but I bought a massive memory card, plugged the camera into the wall, left it running on a time lapse, and it's been sat there now for, you know, the best part of 4 or 5 days. So I hope you enjoy the video, and this is how we build a truck from start to finish. Have a good weekend, and yeah, mental economy, but I'll see you all soon. This video is going to be about 5 minutes. These are the cross members. They go onto the base rails. The base rails are already put on there. Pretty simple. There's nothing for you to see there really. Then we make 2 side rails. We'll just cut them to length so we can work out exactly where the slide comes in, so where it V's into the cab. This whole table is actually a jig, and it's been used for every set of arms. So if you're watching this video and you've got one of our skip trucks, your arms was made on that old table. It's got little tabs welded on it so we can get them nice and square. Look, if you're lucky, it puts a tape over it a couple of times and that's it, bang, done and dusted, square as you like, nice and easy. This is about 9 o'clock on Monday night, so the boys have worked, so that's it, door shut, home time. Next morning the boys are back. If you look, he's actually putting the ends on the legs, so you see the legs there. He's putting the miters on there to put them on the back of the truck. The 3 sheets that we put onto all our skip bodies, we have a full sheet at the front, full one at the back, and the middle is always cut down to fit what we're doing. The cross members are put in a certain place, so where the sheet finishes, it finishes on a cross member, so you don't have a sheet just finishing in fresh air. Makes it look nice when you weld it, don't pull all over. Then the headboard, and then basically a full morning's worth of welding, because there's about 10-15 metres of welding there, so it takes a bit of time. Put a pipe across the back so we can level them pivot pins out. That's the pivot where the arms go. If you use a bar, you get them all perfectly in the right place. You don't want to just guess it. The arms were made last night. We lift them outside, put them into the back of the truck, flip the arms of it, and that's it. They are in place. Just need a set of rams on there now, nice and quick and simple. The lad just goes around it, gives it a tidy up, and then now we go on to the undersealing. So this young lad here, well, he's not that young anymore. He's going to underseal the full truck with a, it's like a glue, an undersealer, a red oxide, but it's like a real thick one, a bit like floor paint. Do that by hand to get it nice and thick. And then the boys are going to go around the full truck, sand it and rough it up. We've already primed it, and then we're going to put the top coat on. So I hope you enjoyed the video.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are